Say, hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. Hi YouTube. She did that Angry Bird. We did that one together. And we did Santa Claus in June. That's what they wanted, Santa Claus, so I did some Santa Claus. So, and picking up, and I didn't even have to tell them. How about that? Buffalo are all happy as can be, all covered in mud. What's up, dudes? And they've been rolling around in the mud somewhere. They're all covered. Boy, boys stink too. Ma, ma, ma. I don't know what a water buffalo says, but they're happy as can be right now. Got them a mud hole somewhere. Alright, so went and got 40 square meters of sod, under 30 bucks. So got the back of the truck pretty full. Not completely full, but pretty full. So we'll get this laid out. It's not going to be super flat, but it'll be better than what I had. So over the years I can throw a little sand and smooth out the high and low spots. Got a little drainage trench there. Drain to the left and to the right and down the center. So hopefully that'll keep some of the mud up. That's the main thing I want from that for right now. So we'll see how it goes. Not too much money spent on it, so under 30 bucks and off we go. And that's what $30 worth of sod looks like laying down. Well, 40 square meters. Now I'll get it watered in. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Got a sprinkle there a few minutes ago, but not very level. But it's the best we can do. Best I can do with the tools that I have. So over the years it'll level out here and there. Main thing is to keep this clean. So I think it's got enough slope and a dip right through here and a dip out that way and a dip out that way, and I'll get the gutters next month probably. So baby steps, man. Spent a lot of money already this month, so just went to the macro and bought our meat supplies and snacks and stuff for the rest of the year, or for the rest of the month. So what, 6,700 baht, so about 200 bucks, and that's enough pork and chicken and ground pork and to last our main meat for the rest of the month. And I got some tortillas for tacos and pizza, and so yeah, got quite a bit of stuff, cookies and coffee and cleaning supplies, all that good stuff at Macro's, a good place to shop. So spent a little bit of money this today, and that'll be the end of it for the month probably. So I'll have to make a beer run. BEERRUN, beer run, beer run. 1,000 baht worth of sod.
1,000 baht.
But that'll grow in, should grow in nice. Just have to keep water on it now. And we got enough of that fertilizer down. It should take on good. Might be able to go get a bag of that 4600. Won't need much, but yeah, there you go. So watered in. All right, first transplants from the cement ring are in. Goy dug us up a banana here, and we put a, I think you can actually see it from here. We put another banana right there. So she's got another banana over there that's fruiting. So we'll make a nice, we'll chop and drop right here around this one. And we'll start to get some pups and make a nice banana circle right there. That'll provide some shade, and then we can put some plants and flowers around this guy and start putting some of this stuff out. So slowly make progress. All right, everybody, it's Friday morning, like the 14th or 15th. My next video will be the joys of traveling on modern airlines. Yay. I have to go home to America for a family emergency. So I've got a 22 hour travel time, plus 3 hours of check-in, plus I'm 4 hours away from the airport. So I'll be leaving on Monday, driving to a hotel near the airport. I'm gonna have them drop me off there. Goy and her brother is gonna drive and drop me off, and then I'll get an airport shuttle over to the airport tomorrow, or the next day on Tuesday, where I have a 7 o'clock flight. So yeah, I will leave here on Monday afternoon, and I will arrive in Kansas on Wednesday night. Local time here. Actually Tuesday night at 4:30 p.m. So it's going to be a long couple days. So yeah, it's a long 48 hours anyway. So yeah, so I'll try to capture some of the joys and some of the pitfalls with that, and I've already got a couple things to say about that. But I'm doing today is just tidying up little jobs. We bought some hangers. Cats keep knocking those plants off the wall, and so because our cats are half blind, but they want to jump up there and look out into the jungle. But every time they do, they knock one of my plants off. So bought some hangers, 6 baht each. So that was it. Grass is coming in pretty good, greening up. We're gonna get some fertilizer this afternoon. Got some of this planted in. This purple stuff will just take root. So all that stuff there is just thrown on top of the ground, and it'll send out little fingers and grab a hold of the ground. But yeah, just trying to clean some stuff up. I got that coconut palm planted, so it is in the ground. Got it out of that thing because we damaged that when we pushed it out of the way to put this dirt in. So I got that planted. Planted some of these. I don't know what the names of them are, but we had 5 of them, 6 of them that we bought quite a while ago. So I got 2 in the ground by that banana over there. Put 1 in here, so they should take off pretty good. Supervisors here. Always got to be in the middle of everything. How's your eye today? Yeah, his eye's better. he got scratched in his eye fighting. She is trying to be the queen of the neighborhood, so she is fighting everybody. And that's just what it is. Here's a dog eat dog world, so the animals all fight for their territory. We got our 2 dogs are well fed, and they keep this little area policed. That's the male. He's got something, I don't know what's going on. He's got that pouch underneath his chin like a goiter. But I've been here a year and a half, and he's been fine. The other dog, she got bit by a snake, one of the little green tree snakes, and I think they're venomous. So she's been pretty mopey the last 2.5 days. She got bit right on the elbow or front, so she's moping around. I think she'll be okay, but yeah. The other cat got bit on the ear by one of the neighboring cats. So Goy's freaking out. I said, just put some hydrogen peroxide on it. They'll be fine. They keep their wounds clean. The other cat got scratched or bit in the hip. Here comes Goy on her scooter. She's had this bike. I wish I need money to buy her a new one, because that thing is not safe. The brakes on that thing are scarier than shit. But yeah, after we get done building, we're getting close. One of the last big projects we got is ceiling in here, air con, and some flooring. And I'll do the electrical. Hopefully I have the money to do it when my buddy's here, because he's a pretty good tiler. And hopefully I can get the ceiling done before we lay the floor down. But haven't really done anything on that. Just trying to finish up everything else. Brought me a sweet tea, Thai tea. Yeah, so that's all of this place for the next till August 21st. I'm scheduled to come back, so it's all on Goy to take care of the place. So if you see it now in the comments, if it's a mess when I get back, you can yell at her. She can hire somebody to come help her if she needs it. That's the good thing. Is give you guys a little review. So this is my weed eaters. Let me zoom out here. So this is the made in Thailand weed eater, and it has survived. But as I've commented, it's been in the shop twice for, I've spent half of what I spent on it initially fixing it. So I went out and I purchased one of these Honda 4-strokes. And man, this thing is so much quieter, so much less vibration. Just runs so much better. Those 2-strokes, it's a 2-stroke, so you know, what can you expect? But this Thai one is just, it's not very precise. Where this Honda just runs so much better. I can buy, I got it from the Chinese guy, gave me a pretty good price on it. It's a 35cc. I got it for 8,400 baht. And it comes with a nice, like a backpack style harness, so it goes over both shoulder, not just over Mr. Spider. They are coming in here and taking over. Dead spider. But yeah, so if you can spend the money and buy the 4-stroke, you'll be happy in the long run. They just run by the Honda specifically, because all these other Thai brands are made in China. They're just all junk. So spend your money on good tools and you'll be much happier. At the time, I didn't know what was going on. We were just kind of new here and trying to figure things out. New, meaning new to the village here. And Goy and I were just getting started, and so I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on a weed eater. But yeah, spend the money and buy you a nice Honda. And while we're on that topic of shopping, just a pro tip If you guys are out buying stuff from the big box stores, something you may not know, all the employees there that are out in the aisles, they always seem like they don't really know much about what's going on in the store. And the reason that is they are not employees of the store. And I would say this is 99% of the true. Maybe the front end people, I would think, are the employees of the actual store, Global House, Do Home, Taiwatsuda. I found this to be true in all of those places. They are put there by different vendors. So they actually work for a vendor. So if you go into the water heater department, they won't steer you to the best water heater. They will steer you to their brand. And they won't actually tell you that they work for that company. So if you go over, maybe if you go over into the tool section, there'll be a Stanley rep there, and they'll try to get you to buy Stanley. If you go over to the doors and hardware, there'll be one brand is Solo. They'll have a Solo rep there, but they'll be in the Taiwatsuda shirt. They'll look like a Taiwatsuda employee, but you ask them, who do you work for? And they'll say, oh, I work for Solo. So just keep that in mind when you're making decisions about what products to buy, because you won't get steered in the right direction. Whereas a store employee, he's going to know which ones are better, after they have some experience and people have come in and said, oh, this one's no good, or this one's better, or, they start to learn what products are better. But these guys are all working for commissions, and they're working for vendors. They're not working for the store. So they don't necessarily have your best interest in mind. So keep that in mind when you're out there making your decisions. Buy an air conditioner. Be careful who you're talking to. They might steer you to a different brand. You want a Samsung, but they steer you to a cheaper brand. And it may not last you as long as what you thought. So I'm a big Samsung fan. Everything I've ever bought from Samsung has lasted me longer than I've needed it to. I've never had a Samsung product fail me yet. I've moved on before that product is broken on me. So I tend to spend my money on Samsung, and same with tools. I like the Milwaukee stuff. And it's starting to get cheaper here. Saw some on Lazada the other day that was actually cheaper than it was in America. It doesn't come with the battery, so I got to track down the battery. But the nice thing about this Milwaukee is it'll charge the square batteries, and it charges the smaller 12-volt batteries as well. So these are the M18. All these are but you can get them in, like this is a 5 amp hour, and then I've got a big 8 amp hour for the grinder, because the grinder will really go through a battery. But these two drills, I can charge them maybe once a month, using them sporadically, and I do quite a bit of stuff. So yes, they're expensive, but you get what you pay for, and you're not dragging a cord around. But then again, you buy some Thai stuffs like this Triton. Bought it from the Chinese guy, and I've done a lot of welding now. I've gone through, I think that's a 6 spool of wire. So it's been a good tool. I haven't I have stick welded. It does work, but I don't stick weld. I just do the MIG welding with it, with the flux core. But it does have the tube where I can put the gas on there. I haven't bought the gauges. Maybe I'll buy a good set of gauges when I'm in America. But then some stuff that you buy on Lazada, like this air compressor, is a piece of junk. These guys, what is it? The Handyman. The regulator on this thing was a piece of junk. They sent me another regulator, and it's a different kind, and I had to adapt it to work on that, and it still leaks as it's charging up. So tried to get my money back on that, and they denied it. So Handyman, you suck. Don't buy Handyman. That vacuum cleaner bought locally here, it's been pretty good. But yeah, so that's it on tools. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff in America. Tape measures, I can't find a tape measure that can take the wear and tear of the wet here. Every tape measure I get rusts out in about 3 months, and I keep them pretty clean, but they get wet, you know, and you roll them in and it's damp, and short of cleaning it every time you use it, which is not really good for me because I use it every day, and and it's just, you know, it's in a construction zone. You're in wet, you're in cement, and you're in dirt, but they just rust terribly. So I'm gonna buy some good quality stuff in America. Yeah, it's gonna cost me a lot more. Drill bit index, can't find any drill bits that are worth a damn here. It's all the cheap metal. I spent money on some more expensive ones, and they're okay, but they, you know, if I'm going to do a bunch of steel work, they last, you know, 10, 15 holes, and then they're done. They're just dull as can be, and they're not good enough metal to resharpen. Otherwise, I'd invest in a grinder and a wheel for sharpening bits, but they're just kind of junk. There's Nok Noi. Probably went to pick up Pop Boone or take her to lunch or something. But yeah, so all right, everybody, that's enough yakking. Do one on my great fun adventure home. Luckily, it wasn't too damn expensive. It's a lot higher than what it used to be, but it is $1,200. So I'll talk about that in the next video. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody enjoys their Father's Day. Not sure when that is, but it's somewhere around here. I don't pay attention to the calendar, man. I'm terrible about names and calendar dates. So anyway, all right, everybody have a good one. Thanks for watching.